Alpha provides this synergy and environment where it says, we're not going to dismiss experience, and we're not going to dismiss doubt and critical thinking and skepticism. We're going to force it into a room and see if Jesus is who he really claims. So our church is over 30 years old, been in multiple locations. We started running Alpha, though, real early. We started running it in 2000, so midway through the journey, and we've been running it ever since. One time before we were at multiple locations and multiple services, I was talking about the need for God's work and evangelism, and I just stopped and I said, would everyone please stand right now if you've taken Alpha or you've been saved through Alpha or been baptized because of it? And right across this 1,000-person auditorium, all these hundreds of people stood and said, that was me. A lot of people are afraid to talk about their faith. And they want to, and they have full confidence, unsure how. So the invitational side of evangelism found in Alpha is really strong. I can bring my friend in a safe environment, a thoughtful environment, and I don't have to do all the heavy lifting. At the same time, though, the call for Alpha is to journey with the person while they're doing it. So it gives you the door to open. You don't have to be the preacher leader. But then at the same time, what I love about Alpha is it brings relational evangelism to the forefront, but it's truly relational evangelism. I get to journey with you as you ask your questions while other people do another part of the job. So it's guilt-freeing, it is empowering, and it still forces me not to treat my friend like a project, but like a friend. One of the profound byproducts we see out of Alpha is there is this environment where many gifts need to be used. You're going to need people with gifts of mercy, and you're going to need people with gifts of hospitality. And at the same time, you're going to need people who are leaders. Like, all these different aspects sort of come quickly to the table. And it's, again, a great place for people to discover spiritual gifts, use spiritual gifts. And the overflow is, of course, it's not reserved to Alpha itself. Some people take over Alpha or lead in Alpha later, but many other people become elders and pastors and leaders, and that's actually one of the best byproducts of Alpha is gift discovery, gift affirmation, and out of that, ministering way beyond the bounds of Alpha. So to me, I'm like, I'm in, because that's the world I live in. That's how I do ministry. And in a post-Christian culture, that actually is the synergy you need. Whether it's done in Alpha, it's done in a local church, there's brilliance to it.